There were the Beatles, there were the Rolling Stones, and then, beginning in 1970 and on through the 1980s, there was Queen. Open your eyes. British rock and roll royalty all, with each band theatrical in its very particular way. Yet in the final analysis, Queen, originally composed of Freddie Mercury, Brian May, John Deacon, and Roger Taylor, might well be judged the most flamboyant of them all. Among the most successful stadium rock bands in the world, with such hits as We Will Rock You, We Are the Champions, Bohemian Rhapsody, Another One Bites the Dust, Radio Gaga, and the list goes on and on. The band enjoyed mega sales for years. So where do you start if you want to create some sort of jukebox musical about the group? In 2000, Ben Elton, the popular English comedian, author, playwright, actor, and director, was approached to write the book for just such a musical. His concept, inspired by George Orwell's mind control classics, the computer-controlled dystopia of the science fiction film The Matrix, and a bit of Arthurian legend, with an electric guitar replacing the sword, took the form of a futuristic romp about a group of bohemians living on the I Planet, where commercial conformity is the operative principle, and where Gaga kids watch the same movies, listen to the same computer-generated music, wear the same clothes, and are inculcated with the same thoughts and opinions. Yeah. Musical instruments are forbidden, and rock music is unknown. But a few rebels and their prophet, Galileo, begin the struggle to restore freedom. We Will Rock You opened in London in 2002, where it's still running, and has subsequently been seen throughout the world, in Europe, as well as in Australia, Japan, Canada, South Africa, and beyond. It's yet to make its Broadway debut, but now the show, which Elton describes as a 12-year work in progress that is under continual revision, is on its first North American tour, set to play Chicago's Cadillac Palace Theater, October 22nd to the 27th. Somebody better put you back into your place.
When Nicolas Aguado and Luciano Dominguez opened Cremeria La Ordeña in a small corner store in the Southwest Side's West Elsdon neighborhood, they weren't sure what they'd be selling besides Mexican dairy products. But since the neighborhood is home to many immigrants from Mexico's southwestern Guerrero state, they figured they'd be stocking a lot of things from there. Sure enough, customers began clamoring for a younger version of the dry, crumbly queso cincho they'd already carried. And then people started requesting products from all over Mexico. Today, they sell 8 varieties of mole, the dense, complex, spicy, chili-based sauce pastes that often incorporate dozens of ingredients, like chocolate, fruit, bread, nuts, and spices. There are 13 varieties of dried beans, 4 kinds of fresh sausage, lime and salt-seasoned toasted grasshoppers from Oaxaca, and humiles, stink bugs commonly ground up into salsas. You can find dried guaje seeds, great with eggs, and packets of large, thin tlayudas for making what the gringos call Oaxacan pizza. It's a stunning inventory, but La Ordeña remains primarily a cremeria, and the partners have cultivated an unmatched selection of dairy products. Apart from the 2 cinchos, there's queso menonita from Durango, there's crumbly cotilla from Michoacan, goat milk queso de cabra from Greece, spreadable cremosito from Wisconsin, ricotta-like requesón, and stringy Oaxacan cheese made in Kentucky. If there's an obscure Mexican ingredient you can't find, it's likely that they can.